successful in the area that you want to be in, their constructive criticism most likely is coming from the heart, and they want to see you succeed. So what they have to say could really help you in what you're doing. So as you know, we all struggle with that. We're all a little prideful, you know, but you know, constructive criticism can really be that extra push to help you move forward in your business. The quote, "If you give up now, you're a coward." That really, I had to write that down because that really resonated with me. You know, that's kind of how I felt when I thought that I was giving up, and you know, I'm not a coward. I didn't want to completely give up on myself and my business. So I think I'm going to write that down and like keep it up. Constantly write down your why. We've already covered that. Don't put other successful people on a pedestal because we're all in the trenches together. And that, you know, goes hand in hand with comparing yourself to others. You know, just because someone is more successful than you doesn't mean that they didn't struggle just the way that you're struggling. We're all on different paths in our journey. We all want to be successful in our businesses, but you know, there's no way that someone can be successful without going through some sort of struggle or hardship to get there. So we've all been in the same boat, and it's just part of the process. It's just part of the journey. Don't build your house on a rented lot. Don't build your house on a rented lot. Don't rely on social media. I thought this was a good point. That, you know, Facebook gives us the opportunity to share our thoughts, our business, our personality, but your business should not be specifically on social media. So what she's saying is, like, you know, don't just live on social media. You know, most of us have websites where people can contact us. That's where we should be directing our people to. A place where it's us. It's all about us, our vision, our purpose, our message. So when people go there, they get to see you. They get to know your story. They get to see what you have to offer. And it's all you. Everything that, you know, that you're offering, that you're sharing, that you've been through, and that's where they're going to connect with you. It's like social media grabs their attention, but your website is going to build that connection. Build an email list, not quantity, but quality. Nurture these on the list. She's very big believer in an email list. She said that she went to a convention and they were talking about email lists, and she was several years into her business and she couldn't believe that she didn't invest enough time into building her email list. And she kind of categorizes her people. Like, for example, if she has an ebook, she has them in a specific category and she nurtures them. She likes getting to know them on a personal level, and that takes time. But when people feel that how much you care about them, you're building trust. And when you build trust, they're going to follow you anywhere you go. So I thought that was a great point, because people want to feel valued and they feel connected to you. If they're watching you, they kind of feel like they're a part of your life. And when you respond back to them, it just builds on that connection. Know that you are enough, that you are unique, and that you have a story to tell. I mean, that's an extremely great point, because we're all different. You know, we might all be Beachbody coaches. We might all be people that want to own our own business, but we're all different. We've all been through different things. We're all struggling with different things. We're all excelling in different things. And we all have a story to tell. Even though no one has the same story, people can still connect to you. So instead of trying to mold yourself into someone that's already been successful, just be you. You're awesome, and people love you, and just never hold that back. Next speaker is Pat Flynn. He's an entrepreneur, blogger, and an author. My key takeaways were: be grateful for what you have and give back as much as you can. This guy, it was pretty amazing. He was an architect and thinking he had his job was secure, and then one day his boss told him that he was letting him go. So he started sharing, I forget exactly what his business is. I think it had to do with money. he was sharing about his finances and how to save money and how to build on that. So he actually on his blog posts his bank statement, like everything, like money coming in, money going out. Like he's completely transparent in his life, and he shares that with people to show that, you know, how his businesses are growing and how they're declining and how success is not perfect. And people ate that up, and now he has like 5 or 6 different podcasts, and people just want to know how to be successful like him, how he manages his money, things like that. So the first point, being grateful for what you have and give back as much as you can. You know, he said that he feels really blessed, and he does a lot of things for charity, and he feels the more that he gives, the more he shows to other people without expecting a return back, the more he gets in life anyway. So, I mean, that's just a good, you know, moral to have in life in general. Like, you know, you might not think you have a lot, but you have a lot more than a lot of people. So you should always be willing to give any way that you can. It doesn't have to be financially, you know, it could be helping out anyone in a situation, just anything, just giving back, because you never know what your action or what you could do for someone that might change their life. Your earnings are the byproduct of how well you're serving your audience. That one kind of hit home to me too, just because, you know, I feel that I'm not successful, but, you know, I'm building the foundation for my business, and, you know, the amount of effort you put into something is what you're going to get back. So if you haven't been consistent, you haven't been doing it, you know, the results speak for themselves. So I felt that really hit home for me. He said building relationships equals trust. That's a no-brainer. You don't have to do it all yourself. Delegate tasks, outsource, ask for help, build or hire a team to help you. And I feel like this is like a next stage in my life where I'm going to have to start doing that. And yeah, I asked my husband to help me a lot, but, you know, a lot of the tasks that I do take up a lot of my time, and that takes away from me reaching out to people and personally helping them. So, you know, do the things that you have to do that no one else could do, but the smaller task, you know, ask friends, family, hire someone to do it. Get as much help as possible so that you have the time to focus on the important tasks. In quotes, man who chooses 2 rabbits catches neither. Focus on one activity or task until you complete it. It's a Chinese proverb, apparently. It's true. I know that I get so caught up in my to-do list and all the things that I have to do, and I get overwhelmed. So I've been learning to figure out the biggest task that I have to do for the day. For me, was this video. Get it done, get it out of the way so that you can go on to other tasks. Okay, let me see what time it is. Okay, let's finish this up real quickly. Andy Andrews is an author and speaker. Takeaway was ask yourself the hard questions, reevaluate your actions, and be honest with yourself. That's also a no-brainer. You have to always be reflecting and seeing what's working, what's not, and be honest with yourself. Ask the hard questions. Is what I'm doing making me successful in the long run? You don't want satisfied customers, you want ecstatic customers, so you're talked about and spread by word of mouth. And he was saying that because, you know, satisfied customers will just be satisfied, but if they're ecstatic, they're going to tell their friends and their family and be like, you know what? My coach is awesome. She helped me get my health back. Her challenge groups are awesome. She's so motivating. But if someone's just satisfied, they're not going to go out of their way to talk well about you. And a lot of this business is about word of mouth and referrals. So you want people to get the results they're looking for and speak highly of you. So always go above and beyond. You're still providing a service for people. You're still helping them. It's just good customer service to, you know, go the extra mile and really make sure that they're getting the support that they need to achieve their goals. And then I love this one, smile when you talk. And that's just, you know, when you're on your videos, talking to people in person, you know, your personality really shines through when you're talking. I probably should have been smiling while I'm talking more. But he said it's a good practice to just look in the mirror and see what you look like and make it a thought to always be smiling. So those are my biggest takeaways from all of these speakers. I learned a lot from it. I'm so glad that I listened to these videos. Like I said, there were other people that were speaking that I missed out on, which I was bummed about, but any chance you get to really progress yourself in personal development, definitely do it. You know, what's it gonna hurt? You're gonna gain more from it. And I noticed the more personal development I'm doing, the more confident I am, the better I feel about myself and my business. And I might not be where I want to be yet, but I know that I'm building on something great. So I hope you enjoyed this. Normally my team does a team call and I never get to do it because I'm working Wednesday night. So this is my unofficial team call to share some key takeaways that are definitely going to be changing my life for the better, and I hope that you can use these in your business as well and help you improve. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. I apologize for it being so long, but there was just so much that I wanted to share. Alright, thanks. Talk to you later.